We need light. I'm a little ticked off. Not because of this. Some stuff that happened today. Not too excited with doggone chicks, doggone kid. Then can't open a soda pop and spilt it all over my white pants. Wanted to kick him down that hill. Tell him you're sorry. I'm sorry. Like, kick. Man. Well, anyway, you guys wanted to do this, so here we go. Y'all wanted to talk Drake right away, talk about the album, everything. Now, it's hard to do a review for 7 songs in one day. So this is a first reaction. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. What's good? Well, there's a lot of things I'm into. Like I got my book, Ancient Egypt, the World Encyclopedia to Ancient Egypt. You know, these are the type of books I buy. You know, Stolen Legacy. You know, I'm into things of that nature. Of course you do, Stanley. You want attention. Now, let's get into this. As I get this thing situated, this is a live feed, by the way, live stream for those who didn't know. You might be watching this after we're done and don't know that we're live, and we were live. Now, I did this so that you guys would be involved. I was just gonna make a video and put it out, but I said, you know what? Since it's Drake Day and everybody celebrating, why not invite the fans in here to talk about it? I have heard every fake expert, wannabe internet personalities review this album. And I gotta tell you, how are you gonna make a review or listening to it? I don't want to take away from people's enthusiasm, but all this fake over the top stuff, it's like you can always tell the phonies. You can always tell the phonies. Like somebody come over here and try to just say Drake Drake only got 3 songs. You know, that's any good on the album. Anybody tell you something like that, you know they're a hater right off the bat. They just want attention. So that's the first time I ever heard somebody say side B is better. That's how you know you made the right album. Now, let's get into what this album truly is. Everybody's focusing on, oh, he said the kid is his. He confirmed that the baby is his baby and all this stuff. And they getting caught in all the nonsense instead of getting caught into what the whole album is for perspective. Just as a whole, it's a extension. All his past albums, More Life, uh, Views, it's about him growing up each step. He's pushing himself more and more into adulthood. And as you can tell from the songs, he's evolving. That's why side A is like all the stuff that most of the people say they like. That's the Drake we like, the rapping Drake. Man, I don't like that singing dude. And on the other, you got the singing and everything else that he has fans that like that too. And I've always said if I made an album I want to have people that only like 5 songs. I want to make 10 songs and I want people to like 5. And they're like, what? You don't want to like all the songs? No, I don't want nobody to like all my songs. I want you to like 5. And the person next to you like 5. And your 5 is different from the 5 he got. That way I got exactly what I want. Because now both of them together gonna like the album. They both got 5 songs that they like. I've taken care of his need and his need, and everybody else around there. They all got something about the album they like, and nobody likes the same thing. That's what I like. Because if you got somebody that like everybody like the same song but don't like the certain amount of songs, then you got a failure. Because now that whole side of the audience, they don't like nothing about the album. So that's how you make a great album. Not everybody's supposed to like every song because everything is not always about you. So the songs that you don't like, there's a lot of other people internationally that might love that song. And that's how he wins. So I might not like the song, but I know that there's somebody out there that might like it. That song might appeal to them. I think it's too early to call it a great album. Off first listen, my first reaction is that he did a great job. They production wise, it's a masterpiece. This is 40's best work. Him and Shaheed, they really put it in from a production standpoint. This was on point. Views didn't suck. It wasn't structured right. And I was the one of the main people that told you that Views wasn't as great as everybody made it out to be. I told you Views was good, but it wasn't great. And I think some of the songs were dated. And by saying that, meaning that it wasn't recorded in a certain amount of space time when he did Views. He had some songs that was months early, another songs he did just that 2 weeks before the album came out. And then you can tell the difference. It didn't mesh well. So they didn't structure that right. But Drake had a message for you guys. I don't know if you guys heard it, but Drake left a message for y'all. And I'm gonna give it to y'all. So yes, you can thank me because I'm definitely gonna give you the message. Him being off the label was not the message. Here's Drake message to you guys. All you Drake haters, this message is for you. This is from Drake. That's Drizzy. This is what he put for you guys. I don't know. Can you read this or is it backwards? Oh, y'all can see it? Hold on. Look at that man in that business suit. Okay. I hate when Drake raps. Drake sings too much. Drake is a pop star. Drake doesn't even write his own songs. Drake took a L. Drake didn't start from the bottom. Drake is finished. What else it said? I like Drake's older stuff. Drake makes music for girls. Drake thinks he's Jamaican. Drake is an actor. Drake changed. Anybody else greater than Drake? Yeah, yeah, we know. And that's his message. That's his message to you, you Drake haters. Yeah, yeah, we know. We know what you're gonna say. We know you're gonna hate anyway. A hater is gonna hate. That's their job. So you don't get mad at them for hating. They just sound stupid when they do. So it's hilarious. Drake say something about his kid, they gonna tell you what Pusha T said about Drake's kid. But Pusha said, I mean, like, so the person who's the father tell you something, he's not telling you the truth. But a guy who don't know the kid, you believe him? The hate is amazing. Gosh. He took shots at everybody except for Pusha. This whole album is a shot to Pusha. If you don't believe that, go listen to 8 to 10. That's all you got to do. You ain't nobody. I ain't gonna argue with you. You ain't nobody. No, no. You big man. With you? No. It's you. Ain't nobody. That's all that had to be said. No. No. I don't have to argue with you. You ain't nobody. And he ain't. Push ain't nobody. He can go right now to Wendy's and see if they need a jingle. You can go around to them local restaurants, go to Chili's. Hey, y'all need a jingle for y'all commercials? He a jingle rapper. Jingle all the way, Pusher. There you go. Now, no, that's just for the fans that keep putting. Before you popped up, everybody's in here talking Pusher, 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 Pusher. So okay, we got him out of the way. Now we can get back to the album. Um, Survival basically addressed what you were going to be hearing on this album. And he basically spoke on different things on the album, of different variations. But he was like, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me slow down because I'm ready to explode. I think the story Adion made this. So I would like to thank Pusha for that. Thanks for pissing Drake off. Thanks for pissing him off to give us this album. Because we definitely appreciated it. He addressed all these little fake haters and all these people who jumping on the bandwagon. And what it really is a grown-up album. Side one is my favorite. Non-stop right now is just a monster. If you got any kind of car or vehicle and you ride in the car, you play non-stop and you don't like non-stop, you just a hater. I ain't nothing else I can tell you about that. I mean, Talk Up, Drake just murdered that song. 8 to 10 is some old school. Boy Wonder did his thing. Sandra's story, Sandra Rose, his mom. Oh, Jay Z. I mean, everybody praising Jay Z. Oh man, they killed X, but they still let Zimmerman walk around. I'm like, dog, you hear that on Twitter? All he did was repeat a line that's on Twitter. Man, they killed X. I mean, you repeating memes now? You're a meme rapper? So I wasn't really too impressed with Jay's verse at all. Well, the B side ain't for you. That's why it's two albums. You got the people that like the singing Drake and all those, baby, you want me. Some of those songs, like Jaded, is nice. I can listen to Jaded. There's a couple of them songs that are really good, but the production is great. Even if you don't like the song, the production is out this world. Like Emotionalist is like one of my early favorites right now. And 8 to 10 and none. I played nonstop. I couldn't stop. I couldn't get past track two. I'm sorry. The best line so far on the album is when he said, the best line that he said that I like the most so far on this album is when he said, Mount Rushmore is just me making four different expressions. I was like, that's it. I said, that's the best line on the album. That's the best line I heard. Mount Rushmore is just me making four different facial expressions. I said, oh my God, I'm done. That was the best line I've heard. I'm done. Yeah, I was waiting on Summer Games, and that's one of my least favorite songs on the album. If I had to pick one, I would pick those. Then there's some other songs that sound very similar near the end, like Final Fantasy. And I'm like, I wasn't really feeling those songs too much. But March 14th, I love that song. He ended the album nicely when he was talking about his son. Like I said, it's an adult thing. You can't rate it right now. I'm still listening to it. I'm like, dude, I don't do a 7 song album this long. This is just first response, first listen. Mariah Carey vocals on what song? I heard Brandy's vocals. It sounded like Brandy on something. I can't remember the name of it, but I heard Brandy's vocals. Hello? Okay, you on your way here? Okay, it's 5 o'clock. No, it's 4 o'clock. No, it's 5 o'clock. Wow. Unbelievable. All right. Bye. You 2.5 hours late. Who does this? So anyway, for you guys who just got here, Drake left you guys a message. All you Drake haters, how many Drake haters are in here? Let me see the Drake haters. Where they at? Drake left a message for you guys. There. This is Drake in the editor notes for you. Can you hopefully you haters can see it. He took his time to address you haters. So there you go. All you guys have said this in the chat so far. I think you guys have covered everything in here. I've even heard an idiot say Pusha T album is better than Drake's album, and he only has 7 songs. I heard that in this ridiculous chat. Well, maybe he cool with Drake now. I mean, they never really should have been beefing anyway. I mean, he back cool with Future, he back cool with Jay Z. It's just people like Kanye and them, they out. Kanye, he messed up, bro. Elevate is another good song. If you listen to the content, so what he's saying on Elevate, I'm still riding with that one. Emotionless is fire right now. Nobody's really playing God Plan, and I'm upset because we've heard him. But I'm upset it's still a monster. I play that still. That's a wave song, buddy. That's a wave song out this world. 8 out of 10 is a monster. Mob Ties is a monster where he's trying to tell him. It's basically tell him like, look, dude, I called a mob on you. Yeah, he had to call the Mob Ties, call Mr. Prince. Hey, this is Mr. Prince. I'm here to speak to Mr. Pusha T. Oh, you represent him. Okay. All this pig pen stuff needs to stop, like right now. And tell him Mr. Prince said so. He'd be like, Mr. Prince? Who is Mr. Prince? I don't even know. Oh, whoa, Mr. Prince. James Prince? Sir, no more words about Drake will ever be mentioned. You hear Drake tell him, yeah, now they silent. You hear him? Now they silent. They can talk all they want, but you hear them talking? Nope. They really silent. Yeah, I didn't know Primo made Sandra Rose until I heard it, and I was like, man. man. It's like an old school vibe. That's what I like about it. It's really old school vibe. Can't take a joke is funny. Can't take a joke. And then Sandra's Rose. That's one of those songs that only certain people would play. That's something I would play probably to death. I just ain't had a chance to really keep going back over and over and over with it. Like, because last night it was nonstop. Boo, doo, doo. Boo, doo, doo. I've been whipping the car listening to that. That's your summer riding song right there. That's what I'm going to play in the club tonight. And then there's Talk Up. Talk Up. Drake killed Talk Up. Ooh, he make the song fire. How is Kanye messed and he just went multi-platinum? Drake addressed that. He said, y'all just got rich again. Didn't he say that? Y'all dudes just got rich again. Is there more? That's the song he's talking about. He's just out of his deal now. What is there? Is there more? This can't be it. This can't be life. Oh, the reason why they coming over here is they still fixing my AC. My AC is down. So this whole side one is a monster. From Montage, I mean, I'm loving everything on side A. There's not one song I don't like on side A. I can tell you the song I played the least on side A. But he kills Jay-Z on Talk Up. Jay-Z sound ridiculous compared to that. I mean, Jay-Z was decent, but when you start rapping memes, did he write it all? I don't know. Drake told you in the same. Who's to say he didn't? That's your way of saying. That's a hater's way of saying it's cold. I listen to Can't Take a Joke, but on side one, God's Plan is the song I don't listen to that much because we already know it's God's Plan. We've heard it 1,000 times. So I listen. Elevate. I haven't really listened to that a lot, but Emotionless I have. Mob Ties. Can't Take a Joke. Sandra's Rose I like, but I haven't really went back and yeah. Survival's just an intro to the album to introduce you to what you're gonna be listening to and to get some things off his chest. But he had to scale back. Like, whoa, let me scale back. Now the album finna cover all this. I'm going too far. Summer Games is one I really didn't. I thought I was looking forward to that song, and that disappointed. Peak is a song a lot of people like. I did not like Peak. The production is great. I just didn't like the whole vibe of Peak. I didn't. Maybe because I wasn't in the right tone, right? I wasn't set to switch. I just heard like all these songs in a row, then we switch. So I wasn't really feeling Peak and Summer Game. Jaded, I like Jaded. Jaded is a nice song. That's it. And of course, I don't really listen to Nice for What no more because we played it out already. Even though I played it last night and it was just riding. Oh yeah, 8 out of 10. That's that. That's that what's his name? Boy Wonder did that one, Tone. But here's a side note you didn't know. 8 out of 10, that beat and all that Kanye was supposed to be on that song. Kanye and Drake was supposed to do a song together on the album. And that was gonna be the track. But that beat ended up becoming, that's why in the beginning of it, when he's rapping, he sounds like Kanye West. You never noticed that? Too rich for who? Y'all just got rich again. Who grips the mic and likes to kill their friend? Y'all just got rich again. Y'all just got rich again, Kanye. Y'all were broke. Now y'all just got rich again. Too rich for who? Y'all just got rich again. Who grips the mic and likes to kill their friend? Do you know what this is in response to? This is response to the Ye album. Too rich to fight you, too rich to. He was like, too rich for who? You just got rich again. Too rich for who? You just got rich again. So this became the Kanye West F you song. I'm not reviewing the album, Lisa Hyman. You got to read the title. It says first reactions. These are my first reactions. Okay, I'm not reviewing the whole album. This is 20 some songs. If you can do 25 songs reviewing in one day, your whole context will be jaded. Because there's some songs you don't even know about because you really had a chance to vibe with it or ride with it. I did all Kanye stuff 3 days and it was just 7 songs. Because I wanted to make sure I give y'all the best and the most fullest information that you're gonna get. So he used the beat that they were supposed to use, that Boy Wonder had, that they were supposed to, be on. And Drake went at him on this song, and he was gonna talk about Kim Kardashian on this song. And they edited it and they did some changing to it once this thing got situated, that they finna cut down on it. Because he was about to go in on him. So he slightly touches him. On that No Mistakes by Kanye West. You remember when Kanye dissed him on that song, right? No Mistakes. Too cold to fight you, too cold to write you, too cold to. And he started doing all that because he was responding to the two birds, one stone. So he was trying to, Kanye was riding all that. So Drake came right back on 8 to 10 and decided to just tear him apart, that whole song. Too rich for who? Y'all just got rich again. Who grips the mic and likes to kill their friends? I've never been the type to make amends. If shit was at an 8, we like to. Yeah. If shit was at an 8, we like to make it 10. What is it saying? I'm going up all the way. I don't like to talk, but there's nothing else left to say. I don't like to talk when it ain't no much to say. Everybody finna download this. Your cousin, your nanny, Your wifey, your wifey, your wifey, your wifey. He was gonna go in. He just stopped right there. Your wifey, your wifey, your wifey, your wifey. True. That line come in right on time through the whole song. True. Yeah. Man, Pusha going right now. He out there going to Applebee's trying to see if they need a jingle for their commercial. He back selling jingles now. I got a jingle. I did McDonald's. I'm loving it. I did the Arby's. We got the meats. Y'all need some? Oh man. No, the wifey part was for Kanye. He's talking about that. Your nanny, everybody for the down. White dance party across the street, real subtle guys. Oh man, white van parked on the other side of the street. Real subtle guy. They so scared of Drake. They didn't hire people to follow Drake around to see what he's doing. They got a white van right off the street. White van right across the street. Yeah, real subtle guy. Like that wasn't gonna stand out. Yeah, you better be scared of Drake. He can actually hurt you. Y'all thought what Pusha said was some stuff that would just go under the rug? Did you see Mr. James Prince come out and make a statement? Didn't I tell y'all who he was before y'all started getting introduced to him? Didn't I say that's Mr. Prince? Then y'all found out who he was 2 weeks ago. Like, man, James Prince is somebody. You're like, no kidding, he's somebody. Mob ties, baby. Y'all better learn about them mob ties. Y'all kill X and let gentlemen live. The streets is done. And please don't say that no more. Give credit to whoever created that meme. Give credit to the people on Twitter who created that. The streets is dead, of course. When you see somebody over there with red and green dyed hair, looking like Christmas stuff, got holes all in their pants and they all tight with some lime green shoes, standing on the corner talking about he finna sell drugs. The goal is to be inconspicuous, to not look like a drug addict or not look like drugs would be in your possession. Everything about you says drugs. And I did hear Jay-Z repeat what he got off the memes on social media. Do you know when X died, how many people posted that on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook? Y'all gonna kill that, but y'all gonna let Zimmerman die. I mean, Zimmerman can live, but y'all want to kill the black man. Then you got this idiot talking about nobody talking about Drake album. We talking about Drake album right now. You in the chat room that's talking about Drake album. Smack yourself, please. All right, let's take an early poll. First reaction. Which side do you rock with? The A side or the B side? Okay. Both. You gotta pick one, dude. You gotta pick one. We mean which one you play the most so far? That is strange. And see, this is why I said I see why he did it, because he has a demographic that loves that B side. I'm more the A side guy, but I do like the production on the B side. But for people to say the B side is just fire, that blows my mind. I'd be like, man, y'all like the B side like that? But it's more for the women. But I do like Jaded. I can relate to Jaded. Oh, please, I can do it. I can do a Drake rap. Drake talk about life and events. I could do a Drake rap based on my life just like that. It could be like that. My ex went down on her professor that was in college. She said she was impressed that he was a scholar. He worth like 70,000. I'm worth like $1,000,000. I guess her knowledge ain't catching up with her. It's real easy to do. That really happened in my life. My ex-girlfriend started kicking it and smoking weed with her college professor at DePaul University. Actually gave him a blowjob, felt guilty about it, and confessed to me, thinking that I would take her back if she confessed. Like if I told you the truth, I didn't have to tell you. She thought like, well, because I didn't have to tell you, I'm telling you, and I feel guilty about it. He impressed me because he was a scholar. He's very smart. I'm like, he's worth $70,000 a year. I'm worth $1 million. Your brain doesn't work well, and I don't think we're compatible. Click. Had to cut off. Jalal Hussein, you are insane. If you think my net worth ain't touching $1 million. I will show you paperwork right now that will blow your mind. No, I never dealt with her again. Once she admitted to that, it was over. She did that over the phone. Have you seen my mom's house? I'm broke, boy. You done told 3 jokes. Me, mom, and dad keep the change. Down in Florida, the 5th quarter. Call the coroner. I'm on the YouTube Forbes list. Why everybody think YouTube is the only way I make money? Do I seem like a fool to you? Do you see tattoos on my body? Do you see ear piercings on my body? No, I'm not a dumbass. Do you think I will put all my stock into YouTube? No. He works for Ovia. All right, hey, 40, y'all cut me the check. I wrote half this out. My new book titled I Wrote Scorpion. To my song. I want all my daddy's records. I think after this year, my net worth will be over $1 million. Over $1 million, probably 1.1. You said why I won on why wasn't I on Forbes list? And you guys saying why wasn't I on Forbes or something like that? Somebody said something like that. Like, why wasn't you on Forbes then? You'd have been on Forbes. They don't say that on the internet. Let me answer your question just like this. Do you know who Al Heyman is? When I say Al Heyman, right? Some of you know exactly who I'm talking about. Now, Al Heyman which I just said. You ever think Al Heyman? Have you ever seen him on a Forbes list? Not really. You never seen him on one. No, you didn't. Because if Al Heyman was on there, he definitely didn't put it on there. And you definitely don't know how much he has. I think they're here at my house. All right. Al Heyman's a billionaire. What's up, dude?
So is the furnace in here working, or the one that holds the air in here?
Yeah, you need the. Yeah, it's right here. They already took it down for you and everything.
Oh, okay.
Come on. So what's new?
All right. Where's your thermostat? Or can you turn it on for me?
Yeah. Now it leaks. That's why we.
Let me see the other unit.
But
Yeah, leave it on.
Okay. That coil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta go.
Yeah, it's very bad.
Yeah.
I just want to see if this guy here's.
Yeah, right there. It's like 100 degrees in here. No AC, so they gotta get that going. Now I'm talking to them. They we sitting here on the live chat. They want to know what's going on. They like, what's happening over there? Oh yeah. Close this. It's like 53,000 bugs. Wow. What up in here? But like I told you, Al got money. Al Heyman was paying MC Hammer $20 million a piece. And y'all wanted to know what was his connection to Drake. Since the guy, I'm going to segue into that, the guy who said we were getting off track. Don't think I didn't hear what you said. Drake mentioned Al Heyman's name on it, on his album. And he says Uncle Al, the reason why, because Uncle Al was paying him millions. Because Uncle Al Heyman came up doing concerts and promoting. He was the one putting on Frankie Beverly, Maids, all these big concerts, Chris Brown. Beyonce, he used to do Beyonce between.
Having to pay to the consulting group upfront fees. And those fees would have been for them to either go to Africa or have the people come into Canada. That's where the lending group was supposed to come in.
Right. So, that anyway, was that the one? Yeah. How much was that one worth? That project?
That was actually, well, it had a range price.
Right.
From 300 million up to, I think, 1.5 billion is what they were asking for.
Right. They were asking for I remember they were asking for 300 million to 1.5 billion.
Yeah. So they would have, the 300 million would have gotten them started, and then they could have, looked for different avenues.
They were looking for that 300 million, and then they were going up to 1.5, and that was with the Nigerian money. They were looking for but did they talk to the Ministry of Defense?
I don't think this one had anything to do with the Ministry of Defense. This was about developing oil refineries.
Oh, okay. That's the whole different project.
Yeah, this was about oil refineries. But they, they claimed they had the money, where they themselves were going to, fly into Canada. The borrower was. They were going to fly into Canada. And I can't quite remember because it's been a few months ago now since it all dismantled.
The reason why I brought this up is because one of the people that they were messing with on the one of the guys that they're investing in is Al Heyman. He's a part of this investment group. He's a part of the it's like a hedge fund group that are part. They were our rivals in this. And I know the name. When I saw the name on there, that's Al Heyman is one of the people on there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know Al Heyman.
Yeah, I know. You wouldn't know Al. I know Al very well. Al's connected to boxing. He's the one that sponsors concerts with like Frankie Beverly and Mays, all those concerts. He promotes those concerts. He's very huge right now. And so the guys he is the Waddle and Reed company, and yeah, they have $1 billion hedge funds. So they're playing with hedge fund money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's how they
should be able to fund it. They should be able to.
Right, they're funding the projects. They're coming in and taking them, and funding them. So they have asset management plans.
So what are they asking for the people to put up? Because they're not just saying.
Oh yeah. They're asking. They're asking for people to put up a lot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And that group that I was working with, Boniface, that was his name. Your guy, Boniface. He said they didn't have that kind of money. They were pressing me for funding, so they didn't have to put up any upfront fees.
Right, and that's the thing is that they didn't put up anything with me. Like when he sent the information to me before I turned it over to you, they didn't even put the factors in there of saying what exactly that they were looking for. They weren't willing to pay any money up front.
Back and forth, he even called me on the phone a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
Because they were early on, they were trying to, figure out what kind of funding I had available. And I told them, that I have a lot of people who said they could fund the deal, but they never fund the deal with me. I said, but if you're really interested in getting the deal done, it requires you to have some capital. I said, because you can invest in a collateral instrument and raise the money yourself. Well, to invest in a collateral instrument will require them to have millions of dollars to do that.
Exactly.
Purchase it or lease it. And so they weren't even capable of doing that.
And the thing is that the guy Ravi, he was acting like I think he had a problem dealing with a woman, and because he was wanting to talk to me more than talk to you. And I'm like, she knows way more than I do. Believe me, you want to talk to her. But I think it's part of their culture, really. And Ravi didn't want to do that because he's thinking about like, I don't want to lose and pay you guys $37 million a piece. I'm like, that's small potatoes. What do you think you're gonna pay somebody else? He didn't want to pay a woman $37 million. That's how he averaged what you.
You can tell him next time he talks to him, I'm worth more than $37 million if I got to have a damn loan for billions of dollars.
Exactly. I'm like, his math is off. I don't know what he thought. We would get way more than $37 million if we closed that deal.
He didn't tell me right off the bat with him doing that way. He would be that person. But if you did close the deal with him and he's close to the receiving party of those funds, he wouldn't pay us.
No, we would go through a lot of red tape to get the money. And then he's probably on a lot of these guys are on the blacklist. And because they're on the blacklist, they got to go through Canada. They got to go through a third party to try to do a deal. And then it's going to back up and then the money going to get caught in an escrow account. And then we'll be fighting to get that money for years.
I said, I don't want to deal with nobody like that. Not out the gate saying, I don't want to pay nobody no $37 million. Hell, if I charge you a percentage of the loan amount and you agree to it, then I expect to get paid. If it's $200 million.
Exactly. We would make way more than 37